I am so pleased that we finally have an opportunity to send to the President's desk the bill before us, the U.S.-Israel Strategic Partnership Act. I authored the original bill alongside my Florida colleague, my good friend, Mr. Deutsch of Florida, and together we introduced it in the House almost 2 years ago. Chairman Royce, Ranking Member Engel, and their staffs were immensely supportive in pushing this bill through, and we ultimately passed the House version, H.R. 938, in this body in March with an overwhelming vote of 410 to 1. I want to thank our colleagues in the other chamber, Senator Boxer and Senator Blunt, for introducing the companion bill in the Senate. Today is indeed a significant day in the history of the United States-Israel relationship. Our bill takes the already strong bond between our two countries and makes it even stronger. In the aftermath of this summer's Gaza conflict, in which we saw Hamas fire thousands of rockets indiscriminately into innocent Israeli civilian populations, and with the alarming rise in terror attacks in Jerusalem these past few weeks, well, Mr. Speaker, now is precisely the time for us to make this bill a law. Our bill is as important strategically as it is symbolically. It shows the world how deeply America values its bilateral relationship with Israel, affording the democratic Jewish state the unique label of major strategic partner of the United States. At a time when many around the world seek to test our resolve and our commitment to our friend and ally, passing this bill will reaffirm an unwavering commitment to Israel, to its right to defend herself and her citizens, and redoubles our efforts to ensure that Israel always maintains a qualitative military edge over its enemies. Israel has many enemies, like Hamas. Hamas is no doubt planning its next assault against our ally. Hezbollah, another enemy, which may be preoccupied right now in Syria, but it certainly has not forgotten its desire to wipe out Israel, especially not patron. The Iranian regime continues to incite violence against Israel and calls for its very destruction. Iran's supreme leader, while he's telling his people to continue to string along the P5+1 countries in the nuclear negotiations under the ruse of wanting to reach an agreement, this supreme leader is calling for all Palestinians in the West Bank to take up arms against Israel. And while the administration continues to extend and negotiate a very weak and dangerous Iran nuclear deal, it is important that we in the United States Congress send a signal to Khomeini and Rouhani and all of the mullahs in Iran that the United States Congress will not undermine our ally Israel for a regime that cannot be trusted and is the world's leading state sponsor of terrorism. And this bill will do that, Mr. Speaker. It will do that and much more. And I am so honored to have led the charge with Mr. Royce, with Mr. Engel, with Mr. Deutsch in getting this bill to the President's desk. I look forward to it finally becoming law. And with